Hi guys, and welcome to a amazing video, but plain and simply. Why is it amazing? Because I am going to be taking a look at the Sylvari race. The Sylvari race in Guild Wars 2, to be more precise, and these guys are absolutely amazing. I mean, if you look at the lore behind the Sylvari, it's pretty awesome. I've got to love it. They've just been unlocked in this new version of the beta, July 20th, and we're going to be taking a quick look at their starting area. Basically, the lore behind them is fairly simplistic. They're not born in a way that you would quite expect them to be born. They're sort of grown, if you catch my drift. It's kind of hard to explain. Let's take a look at the game. We are going to be a warrior, because I love the way warriors feel in this game. It's just, and they really have a lot of power behind such an extent that when you hit something, you feel like you have hit it hard, and the reaction you get from the mob just, it's amazing. They fall to the ground, they get knocked back, they get thrown all over the place. I don't usually play warriors, I prefer casters, but in Guild Wars 2, I love the feeling of smacking something in the face with a massive hammer. No, that is not innuendo. Okay. I don't really care about what my guy looks like, I don't know about you. So I generally go for nothing at all. No helm at all on the battlefield, because this I recognise and give it proper respect. This is pretty much standard for all warriors. You gotta choose whether you want to wear a cap helm, a sprangle helm, or no helm at all. To tell you the truth, there's not really a whole lot of difference, as far as I can tell. But then again, I haven't really done it much yet. Again, pretty simple for warriors. This is another standard thing. This guy's gonna be charming. I usually go for the dignity or the ferocity with my char, get warrior, dignity with my non-warrior, but this guy's gonna be charming. I dreamed of a quest that calls me to action. It was a vision of the White Stag, Green Knight, or Shield of the Moon. We're gonna go with the White Stag. Very nice. I believe the most important Ventari is teaching this. The Ventari is like this massive mother tree, if I remember rightly. She basically grows them. It's really weird. It's completely awesome though. Where life grows, so too should you. All things have a right to grow, or act with wisdom, but act. I'm gonna go with all things have a right to grow, because it's a pretty sound life choice, in my opinion. The Pale Tree awakened me during the... Okay, this is interesting, because depending on when you were born as a Sylvari, depends on what your characteristics are often like. So, Cycle of Night, secretive and cautious. Cycle of Dusk, naturally curious and thoughtful. I quite like that one, because it makes sense. So these guys are going to be curious. They're the youngest race. They're only like 50 years old, something like that, ish. And as a result, they're going to be very curious and they're going to know a whole lot yet. Cycle of Noon, problems by attacking them head on. And natural talkers, diplomats, and forward thinkers. So yeah, we're going to go with Cycle of Dusk. We're going to be very curious, probably a little bit innocent, not too smart, that kind of thing. And we're going to call ourselves Gaming Tomato. And we're about to get a cutscene, so I'll shut up.
I am Sylvari. 25 years ago, my people first appeared in Tyria. The pale tree flowered, and the firstborn awakened. The dream contains my race's memories. We gain awareness here, and then awaken into the world. The dream fills me with knowledge, and is my connection to others. It is my inspiration, my guiding light. While here, I have discovered my purpose. To face evil and destroy it. Even now, I sense my destiny calling me to awaken. My time is soon. Nature and goodness are under siege. All life hangs in the balance. If Tyria is to survive, it will need us. If we fail, the dream will be consumed by nightmare, and Tyria will wither and die.
So these guys were younger than I thought, so they're actually 25 years, not 50. And it looks like we're
I
about to be
dream
born.
of voyages. The voices of my people whisper to me of far-off places and mysterious shores. A white stag races before me, brave and wild. It offers me the gift of freedom. The dream hints at my future.
Freedom.
There are distant lands and dangerous challenges, but also I see my home, a grove with a white tree, and friends who will stand by me when I need them. My honor dictates that I help those who are lost and alone. I am the protector. I hear my name in the wind, and I feel the call of my future. And yet I sense darkness approaching. Something intrudes upon the dream. It blocks the path to my awakening. Before I can enter the world, I must first face this evil and vanquish it.
Interesting.
I am summoned by the dream. This is my story.
So apparently before we can be born we have to vanquish some kind of nightmare. Sounds fun. I'm sure we're fully capable of that. Fighting the nightmare. Okay. So we're completely screwed by the looks of it, because we're naked, we have absolutely no weapons if that guy in the picture is us, and we have no armour either. Marvellous. And the loading screen is probably going to be incredibly long because my computer is about as good as a toaster when it comes to playing games. So, how's it hanging? Yeah. Brilliant. Let's talk more about the sylvari. They were first founded by a human and a centaur, basically, who found an acorn, grew it, and it was like, yeah, awesome, massive tree, cool. And the human and centaur made a small village around it, all this good stuff. Then sylvari started to hatch. It's a pretty nice little bit of backstory they've got. And here we go. The centaur and the human both taught the sylvari world tree a lot of what it knows, and as a result, you know, it's actually got a bit of... They're very much a kind of mixture in terms of lore-wise human and centaur backstory-ness. And this is going to be incredibly laggy because the starting areas are
well and full. Never leave a wrong to ripen into evil.
So here we go, charge. Speak with Cowl's spirit. Cave. Hey, Cave. So we're not going to talk... Oh, here we go.
Dreamer, I am Kaith. I need your help. Can you hear me where you are within the dream?
Within the dream? What does that mean? Why do you look transparent?
I am in Tyria, a land far away. Soon you'll awaken here, but for now you live in the dream. I can't explain right now. We must hurry. Something is poisoning the dream.
Poisoning the dream? Of course, I will do whatever I can to help you. Why me?
Your spirit is strong. Do not underestimate yourself. Head to the far embankment, and I'll meet you there.
I really do wish there was a choice to kind of stab them in the back. Not saying I'd take it, but you know, just completely destroy the world tree and, well, try to anyway, and help destroy the nightmare.
Are we being attacked?
Not destroy the nightmare, destroy the dream, help the nightmare, that sort of thing. But, you know, that's asking a bit too much.
Those hounds are an aspect of the poison. Our foe must be close now.
How very convenient. The hounds are an aspect of the poison, so we just destroy the hounds and win.
I know it looks grim, but you must press on. Our future is in your hands.
Oh god. Okay, this looks to be our first fight, and oh god, the lag. It'll get better. I'm sure I'll be running at more than 10 frames per second once we get through this bit.
The bridge has collapsed. Without it, we cannot reach the enemy I sense within the dream.
Fear not, my lady. I can fix the bridge, but not while evading these beasts.
Balls.
Young
Go
one,
away.
slay these creatures. Give our friend time to repair the path.
You always fight a massive monster of some description at the end of each of these, so I'm wondering what that might be this time. Hoping for something good, you know. Something massive and maybe a bit better than the hounds. At the end of the Char one, it was a massive ghost thing that you had to take on. At the end of the Norn one, it was this weird massive worm kind of thing. At the end of the... actually see anything right now? At the end of the human one, it was this massive rock elemental, and I have not done the weird milk as yet. I do intend on doing so though. Die, you stupid nightmare hounds. Or I shall slay thee and all that good stuff. Okay, F1. That's our special attack as warrior. I prefer it with hammer because, well, I'm sure you guys already know this, but depending on what weapon you have, depending on what different abilities you can use, which might make sense. Because obviously you're not exactly going to be smashing some guy across the face with a sword. You're probably going to be a little bit more elegant, maybe, unless you've got a shield as well. Or defended you long enough. Come on.
I can fix this, but not if I'm under too much pressure. Hold out against those beasts.
Holding out, There we go, event succeeded.
I'll get this bridge
So as you can see, this guy actually helped me with that event. I'm sure you guys again already know this because, come on, Guild Wars 2, it's awesome. I'm sure you've watched other videos. But we can kind of cooperate to complete events. I'm hoping to see a lot more of this as well during the Sylvari starting area. Kind of plants growing and helping you along your way. I think that's interesting. It makes sense since we are plants ourselves. Perhaps we can kind of egg on other plants to grow and stuff like that.
Wait, something's happening.
I think this might be the massive boss thing.
The pale tree has breathed her strength into me. She's made me tangible, but only for a few moments. Hurry, Sapling. Be ready for anything. Swiftly now.
I think she's a mesmer, isn't she? Or is she... yeah, she still looks like a mesmer. Is she? Yeah, mesmer. I was just debating what class those guys were. Well, like random ones. So just give me Nightmare Hounds. Oh. I can do that. I hope we get to fight other enemies. Trying to think of something else that I can actually say about this right now. As far as I can tell, up until now, it's a damn good game, if you're wondering. I'm actually not sure. Let's try comparing it to WoW. At the moment, I actually don't want to. To tell you the truth, I think the two are really very different. I know a lot of people are saying this is a WoW killer, but I think they're two very different games for very different people. Even if they are both MMOs, this one's action, WoW's hotkey based. It's weird. I want to play this game as well as WoW. It's not really a difference. I can see myself playing this game a lot more casually than WoW, to tell you the truth. Although WoW has started to kind of look at the casual players a lot more, and this appears to be the massive boss mob that I was talking about. So Shadow of the Dragon, I actually like this one better so far. It's pretty epic, and I'm already dead. That's impressive, to say the least. So they're not screwing about. This level and this is already fairly difficult. Oh crap, can I take down the Nightmare Hound? I think that'll get me back up, won't it? Yep, here we go, I'm back up. And I've jumped right into the fray. Heal, heal, heal. And let's try an F1. Do a lot of damage hopefully, and I'm just missing this guy like mad. Yeah, that's the good thing about this game. If you actually want to hit, you have to be able to physically hit. You will see yourself if you usually. This doesn't seem to work as well on bosses. Maybe that's just a beta thing. I'd rather like it if you had to like stab at the feet, stuff like that. Maybe jump up onto the head, stuff like that. A bit Shadow of the Colossus. You guys understand that reference? That would be kind of awesome. Oh,
It is
we are.
finished. The dream is safe.
That
from
wasn't
its past
good.
thanks to you. See each other again.
Well, I have to say I rather enjoyed it so far. Whether or not it actually measures up to World of Warcraft, I'm not sure yet. I want to see the end game content before I decide whether or not this will be like a WoW killer or something. Because so far I haven't seen any of it, none of the raid or dungeons.
Where am I? I was
You're
fighting
very
a great
naked.
evil.
Do these
Are we
guys not
safe?
have penises?
Keith! Where is Keith?
Guess you kinda don't
Steady,
need them, do you?
sapling.
Because
You just woke.
you're born from
You
a
were
tree.
calling out in your dream.
Not.
Keith was just here, but she had to go speak to the pale tree.
She and I fought side
And yet
by side against the
they
poison
still have
in the
leaves
dream.
covering it up, it's weird.
I saw the shadow of a terrible dragon, and I felt the dream call upon me to defeat it.
By
Hey dude,
the
you have a
tree.
penis.
A wild hunt so soon, and such
Yeah?
a momentous
No?
task.
Maybe?
To be a valiant of the wild hunt is a difficult charge. Bear this calling with pride.
I will. But how do I begin? One does not simply awaken and rush off
How
to
do you
face
know
a
that?
dragon.
You start here in our forest. There were others hurt in the dream. They could use your help. Besides, it'll be fine training for a new valiant.
And we can ask them if they have penises.
Use a shovel to dig it out. before
Out
it
of
damages the
curiosity,
roots.
why do these guys even have, you know, breasts? Why do the girls have breasts? Why do they need breasts? You know, what? Are you gonna feed your young? What young? But what's the point? You gotta think about these sort of things. It would make a lot more sense if they were actually all just kind of neither sex. Weird. They don't really need a male or a female, do they? Because why would you need a male or a female? You're a plant, and the only way to make you is from the world tree, going through all this dream process and building up and growing, as in growing like a plant. So why do you need boobs? It makes no sense. Ah well. Oh look, saplings. Interesting. So shall we go with a shield? Which I'm guessing is, yeah, is going to add to my defense, which means I'm more survivability-fied, and I'm guessing a warhorn's going to make me more damagey. I'm going to go with the shield. I want to get a two-hand weapon sooner or later because, like I
only
said
get
before,
better and
I
better.
absolutely adore the feel of a two-hand weapon with a warrior. You just do, it feels like you are doing so much damage, and it's awesome. So let's just equip our shield. He still looks naked. It's kind of disturbing. I'm definitely wearing items, right? See what happens if I take off my pants. So the items just don't show right now.
A lava's
Or is this
digging
a
in.
glitch?
Quick! Use a shovel to dig it out
I'm
before
not
it
sure.
damages the roots.
I
Termites are devouring my
can't. Is this
precious
a glitch? I
tree.
can't actually see any of my clothes on me. Is what? Wait. Oh, there you go. Now I can see my clothes on me. That's interesting to say the least. Apparently my clothes are going to be made out of leaves and stuff like that as well. There we go. Okay, let's see if this works now. Nope. Still can't see my weapons and armor. Well, I can see my weapons. Can't see my armor. So let's go ahead and rate it. That was quite
It's
fun.
obvious to me. Why else
It
would we
was
have started
more or
awakening
less.
if it weren't to
We're
fight
going to be fighting
dragons?
dragons.
Humans have a concept
I
called
definitely like the
coincidence.
story.
It means two
Characters
events
aren't
that appear
overly.
related
They're
but are
good,
not.
but they're not that
Then
good.
why do I feel the call to fight them
Okay.
and their creations?
Humans have another concept called mystery.
So we're talking about humans and centaurians, I'm presuming. Well, not centaurians, centaurs. Those would be the two main things. What we're meant to be doing, stop termites from consuming the warden like tree. That would probably be bad. I'm guessing we would have to worry about termites.
A lava's digging in. Quick! Use a shovel to dig it out before it
Very
damages the
interesting.
roots.
So we have teachers, and I guess we're not really going to get children. To say no, because we don't need children. So yeah, I'm actually gonna leave it here, guys. And what is up with my hair? Weird red freckly stuff. So thanks for watching, and I'm sure to make more Guild Wars 2 beta videos. I will record more footage. They'll probably be uploaded over the course of like the next 2 weeks or so. And I'm going to be recording all of them
Termites
this
are
weekend.
devouring my precious tree.
Yeah, very nice. Glad to know the termites are devouring your precious tree. But I really don't care.
Feel the call.
See you guys.
Difficult to describe.